PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Let's go. We're back. What's up, everybody? Greg, don't worry.
What's up?
I'm switching it, Greg.
Good. My eye is twitching already.
Yeah. How we doing, Greg? I feel like, again, I mean, it's only been a week, but it feels like eons since we've seen each other.
It has been eons. Lots of things have happened, especially in the Top Shot world. Would love to hear your take on Cool Cats.
God, no, we're not. We can't dive back into the Cool Cats world. I put an in memoriam on it today. It's dead. It's dead.
Listen, for those of you that did not watch the Morning Marketplace this morning, this was a rare occasion where I did watch the Morning Marketplace this morning. Mike went on the greatest rant of all time, the GROAT, if you will. It was easily his best performance on the Morning Marketplace. Truly all came from the heart. I was blown away. And also, I completely agreed with everything you said.
Well, I texted you this morning being like, I think you guys should watch this because this either means like this is either really good content or really bad content, but I knew it was nowhere in the middle. I thought there was a chance that this was our last show. We were going to get rid of us.
Yeah. I was extremely impressed. I think a lot of people share your frustration. For those that missed it, it was about Cool Cats and the challenge reward and the perks involved.
Yeah.
Can I roll a clip? A little slice?
Yeah, sure.
Start things up.
Roll the clip. Jesus.
Roll a clip. This is from this morning. You can see it in full on the Morning Marketplace. Here we go.
No, because they've shown us time and time again that this is probably going to feel like a letdown. And this goes back to the $16 stimmy thing, which is like, that was cool. That was really cool. But instead, we put out all these breadcrumbs again. And everyone's like, oh man, on Saturday, if you pay attention to Twitter, LeBron's going to have his shirt off with a tattoo that says Top Shot for life or Top Shot this. God. I would have bet so much money that a zoom in was coming. We knew a zoom in was coming.
I had to do it. No, but it was all really good points, and it was just, I think, to summarize, was truly just that like Cool Cats, they didn't need to leave a trail of breadcrumbs talking about what the perks are going to be, and then drop the perks on them.
Right.
But
yeah. And hey, speaking of breadcrumbs, some people like leaving a trail of breadcrumbs. Some people like leaving a trail of cocaine. And we are very excited to welcome a special guest today. Sawyer. Sawyer, welcome.
Wow, what an introduction. Thank you guys so much. That's what I like to do. Yeah.
Also, hey, before we get cracking, Daniel D's in the chat. I feel like I haven't heard from Daniel D. It's so good to hear from you. What's up? One time for another negative EV pack. What's up, Daniel D?
Also, just to close the loop on the previous conversation, ePortsy says, "Don't Urban Dictionary GROAT."
Oh no!
Greatest rant of all time. Just for my own personal health, I'm gonna just.
Sawyer, dude, look, you were on the Morning Marketplace. What was it, yesterday? And I gotta say, you cleaned up for the primetime show.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was a little bit rough. Listen, those 9 a.m. wake ups are, I mean, that's usually my alarm is the YouTube. And I don't think I'm alone in that. I think that's how most people are waking up, is with the YouTube notification on the phone. But sometimes those just come a little bit early. It feels closer to 5:45 in the morning than it does 9. But you catch me. I mean, listen, there's a certain type of lifestyle I live. Everybody knows about it, but I'm a night owl. You guys know. Absolutely.
I love this. Sawyer and Coco together like CP3 and missed playoff games.
So I hope the mic is working. I mean, do we sound clear? I mean, are we?
Yeah, no, you sound good.
Yeah.
You sound good. We don't have what happened the other day, so we're in the clear. I think like some business as we get rolling, right? We get a lot to cover today, and I say that making it seem like we have an agenda. We don't, though. We're improvising tonight. But if you haven't had a chance to like the stream, guys, like the stream. All right, like the stream, subscribe, do all the things, and we're gonna have some fun tonight.
No, yeah, and knowing that, well, first and foremost, what's up, Sawyer? We've never actually been on a stream together.
Oh,
what's up, Greg?
I've seen your appearances. I know you've been on with Dustin, but nice to finally.
Yeah, and I just want to I'm Blue Yeti gang too.
Oh,
There
hell
you
yeah.
go. There you go.
Yeah. So this stream is not sponsored by Blue Yeti, but it could be.
It could be.
It could be, right? And
It could be.
big shout out to Greg Dunbar. Love the wax stuff that you're doing over on MLB. And just let Aubrey know I say hello. Say hi to the kids, the dog. Thanks. Yeah.
Will do.
Love the earth tones tonight, by the way.
Thank you.
Lot-
I
yeah,
doubled
lot
up. I
a
doubled
lot
up
of
on
earth
the wall
tones.
color.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I guess let's start here. We have they just announced the playoff packs, right? And you can reserve them, right? That's what's happening right now. We're reserving playoff packs in the Top Shot world. That's what's happening?
Yeah, let me pull up the tweet, there's this interesting quirk with this tweet. So first of all, playoff packs are here. I guess we can reserve between now and next Wednesday, right? Next Wednesday at 9 a.m. Yeah. So pre-register in a blog post. This tweet, though, I don't know if this is the first time they've done it. Can't reply. Which, for those social media fanatics like myself, that's a statement.
Yeah, a little 1984 filter on there, huh?
That's a statement.
Do you think this was directly correlated with the morning marketplace this morning?
Your rant. They knew that you'd be first in line to reply about it. No, it's interesting. I mean, it could just be this could just be a smart move just because they've been getting so much negativity in the replies. And for new collectors or new people, just to see that could be a completely off-putting without understanding the context. So, they did it with a legendary promo tweet too. Oh, interesting. Yeah. I mean, it could just be a new approach, and it's a feature that Twitter has, so they're totally in the right to use it, but interesting. Also, Woody Harrelson's dad killed a U.S. district judge 42 years ago.
Oh, dude, there's a great podcast on that. There's a great podcast on that on Spotify. So just saying.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. This will be an awkward segue, but I know there's been a lot of negativity in the community. I just want to see in the chat who's going to pre-register for the playoff pack.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Is there anybody that's saying no? I'm not going to. Like, hey, there's too many moments on the site. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm 100%. So I mean, I guess I've never wavered on that. Like I'm definitely getting packs. Yeah, a lot of people saying Top Shot King Retro's getting one, George getting one,
yeah.
Sergio. Yeah,
It's,
everybody.
It's way more. It's way easier to digest this than the Holo, I think, which is the bigger discussion. Although I didn't realize it's $14.
Yeah, this one's 14. So I'm assuming it's 5 moments, right? You're getting like an insert and then 4 base. I mean, I guess they're all common, but like the insert and then.
And so did you guys see this? They released, I think it was like in the blog or something, but they're going to start doing a roadmap. I didn't know if you.
Oh, yes, I did see that. Also, hold on. I just want to say I'm being corrected by everybody. It's 3 moments. It's 3 moments for $14. So I want to make sure I give everybody 3, bro. Dude, Ryan, 3, bro. That's interesting. So it's 1 playoff, 2 base. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Sorry. What was it? What was that you said again? I
Well,
apologize.
so there was something. It was in. I think it was in the Own the Moment Discord. Somebody had posted a screenshot of. I think it was a blog posting where they're talking about, hey, they're going to release this roadmap because strategy is so important to collectors.
Yeah.
And so I just want to say it sounds like they're listening to the community. And do we think with this playoff pack? What are our expectations with what kind of moments or highlights they're going to release within these playoff moments? Like, are the moment selection committee team, are they going to pick better moments? Do we think maybe?
I mean, yeah, I would think so. What I like about the roadmap, just in general, to zoom out a little bit, I like consistency in knowing that, like, okay, we do a run it back in the off season. We do, we're always going to do a legendary finals drop. We do 3 holos a season. Like, I like knowing that. And I'm sure they're going to sprinkle in some nuance to it. There's going to be some different stuff that we'll get. Like, that will always, that'll fluctuate through, or it will shift. But I do like knowing that it's going to be, that we've got like some sort of schedule for the season, right? I think that's pretty cool. In reference to the playoff moments, I mean, I hope they're cool, but I also know that they've got rare drops coming that are going to include playoff moments as well. So I imagine like the sickest of the sick are going to those moments, right?
Those Dame Lillard moments from last night.
Jesus Christ. The whole overtime.
That brings up a good point. Do you think they have, I don't know if they've actually put it in their blog post or not, but have they announced all of the moments? Like, are they still going to be bringing in moments from games tonight, tomorrow, next week, next round? Like, the reservation is lasting a week, so.
Yeah, I would be satisfied just in the. I mean, there have been some really good moments just in the first round. You got to expect that to continue. But I mean, there have been those Dame moments from last night are. I mean, those are going to be like in the NBA Films archives.
Man,
like,
that dude's unbelievable.
Legendary. Yeah. Some dunks going on. I don't know. I don't think they've released any actual specifics. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I'm sure they'll light up if I'm wrong here. I haven't read anything.
No, I haven't seen anything yet.
Okay, it says on the blog post, it actually clears this up. It says packs are being released next week will feature top moments from the first round of the playoffs, including whatever happens in games 6 and 7 around the league.
Okay, cool.
Boom.
We love that.
They said we plan to include Chris Middleton's game winner from game 1, though it might come as a challenge reward. That moment, of course, set the table for a resounding Milwaukee sweep over the defending Eastern Conference champion Miami Heat.
Can we commit right now, if any one of us gets that we gift it to Stan Loves?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shut up. Mainly because we need to keep Stan Loves into the community. I know he's in here. I think I saw him chatting earlier. We need to make sure Stan Love stays in the community. Hold on, I want to address two things in the chat. One, is Boban really starting tonight? Did the Mavericks announce Boban is starting? I need that to be confirmed, because if that's true, I feel like I need to make some DraftKings adjustments. The other thing, a lot of people have been saying, yeah, Boban's a fantasy machine when he plays. The other thing that's being mentioned, did I get a haircut between now and this morning? I did. I did get a haircut betwing now and this morning.
Did you get some sun? I mean, you look really healthy right now, Mike. Let me just
dude, hydrate, man. I've been drinking a lot of water.
I don't know if that's just the camera, but you were looking. I don't know. Yeah,
dude, good camera vibes. Good camera vibes.
Thanks, yeah.
But yeah, I am excited for some playoff moments. I am. I'm more excited for the legendary stuff. I think I'm just like ready to spend the dapper that I've been accruing. I'm ready to fire that out. But Greg, have you been like what have you been up to? Have you been messing around in the marketplace? Like what have you, like, I feel I've been saying what I've been doing every day, so I feel like it'd be nice for people to hear from somebody else.
Totally, yeah. No, I have been inspecting the marketplace, just looking around a little bit. I haven't pulled the trigger on anything large because I feel like there are things that I want and just smart moves I think I'd like to make, but I'm not convinced that we're at the floor yet. But what I have done is got sucked into moment ranks and actually bought a few like floor moments just to play like that night, like minutes before they lock, which to me is like actually super exciting and makes me even more confident in just the future of this thing, like the utility that we are seeing even from third-party sources like moment ranks, just like how that can drive me to buy a moment that I don't care about in theory. I don't care about the moment. I didn't care about the serial, but I bought it for a specific purpose. So that's what I've been doing recently. Haven't been doing well in moment ranks, but it's all right.
I want to say too, I know the chat is popping off because I have the YouTube open, and for some reason the chat's not loading on StreamYard. And listen, I don't want to get involved with StreamYard again, but I'll get to it. I promise once it properly loads. And maybe Greg and Sawyer, are you guys seeing chat come in right now, or is the last thing you have from Aaron?
That's the last thing I got.
That's the last one. Yeah, man. StreamYard, come on.
Shout out to StreamYard.
No, Sawyer. That's not how it works. We shout them out when they positively do stuff. But I want to share stuff. I'm seeing good comments. A lot of people are talking about the Heat right now. Stan Love said he's feeling the love. One thing I know is being asked in the comments, and I'll go ahead and stick up for them, even though we haven't read it. Greg, when you're making these marketplace purchases, are you including Aubrey in on the decision making? Ooh, good question.
Well, here's the thing about Aubrey. She's left the country, not because of me, but she's producing a film. She's up in Canada, so yeah.
So you're FaceTiming when you're making these marketplace purchases.
I hope she's not watching because I made a few, floor purchases without her. No, we actually, she's like actually interested and I want to do a show when she has the time. She's crazy, but want to do a show where she comes on and we get her started. I know there's that $50 credit, which may have expired at this point, but when the
I
next
think
one
until
comes
June
out.
4th. I could be wrong. Chat will let me know, and we won't see it. But
Yeah,
Here.
but we're gonna get her on here. She's gonna amass the largest bowl collection on Top Shot.
There we go.
yeah,
With that flag in the sand. So
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you guys, I want you guys to keep chatting for a second. I'm going to jump out just for a I want to try to refresh this because I even see like Dustin's commenting saying like I look different. I want to make sure we can grab these. So I'm going to jump out for 1 second.
how about you? What have you been looking at in the marketplace?
Oh, so actually today I just finished the Hustle and Show set. So I completed. I bought the Giannis. I got a 6,600 serial, which is, as far as like a 4-digit serial, I think that's kind of all right. Wow, I look way different today.
There we go.
But yeah, that's what I've been. I think I'm gonna pursue the gift and seeing stars, or I don't know, because I really want to do the Cool Cats Master. Unlike everybody else, I actually want to be a part of the exclusive Discord.
Is there still time?
Yeah, that's the thing, Greg. That's the best part about the perk. That's the best part about the perk is that you can just do it whenever the fuck you want. You can just, you didn't even need to do the challenge. You can just like ape in fucking February 2039 and you can jump right into that Discord. Don't worry about it.
Do you need the LaMelo too?
Yeah, you do. You got to buy. You got a 30 for 30. You need them all.
Wait. Yeah, so, and you need 30 for 30 forever?
Yeah, so I can't sell any of mine in order to stay in the.
I gave so many Cool Cats to friends so they could complete the challenge. I'm never getting those back.
That's right.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you're done. Yeah. Well, I mean, if they care about being in the Discord or qualifying for every future drop, because it also, if you complete it, if you hold the set, then you're automatically eligible, like regardless of your collector score, for every premium drop, which I guess is the legendary and rare drops, right?
Yeah, for the end of series 2, just for series 2. So like the next 2 premiums and the next 2 legendaries, I get to line up. I get to put my big boy pants on and line up.
Has anyone done the math of what? I guess we don't have full disclosure into the collector score, but I imagine the purchasing of all of those moments puts you at a collector score high enough to qualify for all future.
So they
drops,
did
right?
that. Well, so that's the speculation. The speculation has been like, okay, so does that mean they're going to make the collector score like 5,000?
Well, someone did a spreadsheet that actually showed, and I think it was like 98% of collectors had a collector score of at least 1,000. I think it was. And I know the chat will correct me. I think 80%, had a collector score of 2,000, which was kind of like, I thought that would like invariably get you up to 2,000. That's just shocking to me that you could own the 30 Cool Cats moments and not have a collector score of 2K. That was like kind of revealing to me.
So
but
I got it right here, I think. Also, man, the StreamYard is taking a big old dump on everything that's happening right now. I just want you to know that. I know there's like good comments, but here we go. So the people who no, wait, that's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sharing the wrong thing. Hold on. That is not the thread that I wanted. But Live Token did tweet something out that was like, here's what it, man, forget it. I'll go back. I'll find it in a little bit. I'm looking at the wrong thing right now.
But to Mike's point, it was basically the overwhelming majority of Cool Cats Master completers, challenge completers, qualified for the 2K collector score, which is theorized as being the threshold for the legendary holo drop. So now, of course, the speculation has come out, are they going to up the collector score to say 3K, 4K, or even maybe 5K to, kind of make the perk like an actual perk, because these are not so perks.
So here we go. It is 98% of collectors have a score of 1,000 plus. 79% have over 2,000, 55% over 3,000, 40% over 4,000. So really, like, to make this a meaningful thing, it needs to be 5,000. And you're absolutely right, Joey. Hot mess tonight.
Could be talking about any one of us. We don't know.
I know.
No, this is a good point too, that they're all common.
Yeah.
So not necessarily a lot of collector points.
I guess. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was a common challenge. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that makes sense.
And I mean, I know I said it so many times today. As someone who completed the challenge, at no point was I like, I hope they need to give me something special for this. Like, I don't expect to get any sort of reward. My bigger frustration with the entirety of the entire process was just sending out messages being like, we got you covered, don't worry. Like, just don't do that. That's my biggest problem. Like, I don't think any of us needed a perk. You know what I mean?
I would just say, I don't know. I think they need to incentivize collecting and holding. Like, look, if you were participating in the Cool Cats Master Challenge, and shout out to everybody that completed the challenge.
Yeah, shout out to me.
Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to everybody. Like, they were talking about it on Club Top Shot last night. Like, I think 3 of them had completed the challenge. But if that's the kind of collector that they're trying to cultivate, like that's the whole purpose, is to take like, oh, I'm watching an NBA game. Oh, that'd be cool to like own that highlight. Oh, let me hop on this website. Oh, wait, I could own more moments and get this reward. Like, that's the natural transition.
But Sawyer, don't you think that would, and I'm not saying you're arguing the other side, but don't you think the way to accomplish that is by doing the exact opposite of what they did? Like, if they didn't say anything, and then all of a sudden the 2,500 people who got it were like, oh shit, for the rest of Series 2 you get legendary drops? Well, Series 3 I better jump in.
100%. Look, when I got the Cool Cat Steph, and I'm pretty sure you got one too, didn't you, Mike?
Yeah.
Greg, did you get a Cool Cat, Steph?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. And that was because we held on to Cool Cats, like a couple Cool Cats, and we completed a challenge, right? But we didn't do that because we were like, hey, I'm going to get this extra reward. It just came about. And it was like, I felt like that was like, I was like, oh, this is cool. Like, they acknowledge that, like, hey, I'm collecting these moments. I'm holding on to them. I'm not just flipping them back in the marketplace. I'm participating in challenges, even if I lose money, because I enjoy that. But that's what they're trying to cultivate. Yeah. And so I think, but I agree with you. Look, that email was, and I defend Top Shot to the death on nearly everything. That was BS. They dropped the ball on that big time. But I think I don't know. I would try to, if I'm them, I'm trying to incentivize after the fact and not reveal it with all different types of stuff. I mean, there's no end to this. They've got the blockchain receipts. That was the whole purpose.
Yeah.
Right.
I also actually think Chili brings up a good point. Sorry, Big Chili. The main sentiment is that Top Shot shouldn't have made an announcement because the number of LaMelos minted went up, which in turn made its value go down. Rough for the people who chased it from day one, Mike Zakarian.
Yeah. Well, but that's what I said this morning, right? Like, you and Dustin even texted like, oh shit, should I get in on this? Because they sent an email saying like you might get an extra boner. Like, you don't need the extra boner. Like that, like that's not the reward. Like, you don't need the reward. I wonder how many people and I'm sure it's a small number, but I do wonder how many people were like, oh, let's spend that 1,700 or whatever it was to get it, and then to be told like, hey, you get in a Discord that everyone else who buys them right now gets in a Discord. I had
a friend. I had one friend that did it, that completed it because of that.
Yeah, and I can't imagine they were pumped.
I haven't talked to them. I should probably check on them actually.
Yeah, I don't want to beat this to death. I just hope that, I hope that they're learning from, and again, I can't stress enough how bullish I am on it and how excited I am, obviously, to continue to not only participate in Top Shot, but like create content around it and have conversations around it. Like, I love this. I'm super jacked up about it. It's just like, I mean, how many times do we need to do this before we are like, oh, I guess maybe. And I swear to God, if we get another office hours where they're like, yeah, the thing is, one of the new people we hired, we're like, maybe we should send an email out. I'll lose my goddamn mind. If we throw like, that's what they did the last time around when they were talking about the stimmy. They were like, yeah, we had a bunch of new people in, but from now on, we're going to have a stronger presence in the editorial decision making, which is like wild. Can you imagine just starting a job and then doing something like that? And that's what the leadership says. And like, I understand, like, hey, that actually the $16 in itself was not a bad idea. The way it was rolled out was a bad idea. I will argue that, like, the way it was rolled out was made to believe something else than it actually was. But then to throw new people who were making the least amount out of everyone above you, like, that's not how leadership works. Like, I don't know. Okay, again, I'm doing it again. I'm going to take a sip.
Take a sip, baby. No, listen, I think, I think we all will defend Top Shot, and we're all bullish on it and believe in it in the future. But the honesty is what we need too. Like, we can't beat around the bush.
Yeah. And we don't need it. We don't need that. Like, we're all smart people. Like, we can see through those conversations. You know what I mean? Like, we're all smart. We all get it. You know, like I would much rather be like, yeah, man, we stepped in it. We thought this was a good idea. And then after doing it, damn it, that was a bad idea. And you know what, though? We learned from it. In the same way of me buying CJ McCollum at $450 for a Series 1 Top Shot debut, and now it's like 82. Hey, guys, bad decision. And I learned
I have
from
about
it.
four of those. Same decisions.
Oh, man.
I think they're improving the communications. I do think improvement is on the way. This latest blog post where they're talking about spelling out the roadmap, I think that is like a direct hat tip to the community that has been like, dude, if you guys are going to release, massive quantities of moments, we need to know a schedule to it. So when we buy in, we have an understanding of what this thing looks like at the end. And we're and now we know why we can't get this coffee sponsorship.
That's right. I know. That's right. That's why the coffee's staying in front. Also, Deep Threat says Knicks down at half. Where's Sawyer?
Oh God, dude, that's just them crap in the bed on. Oh, this is.
I think the real question is though, Greg, how much playoff basketball have you watched so far?
More so than any other first round in my history of watching basketball.
Really? Were you? What are you watching right now?
I've watched none of the Celtics games, actually.
Well, right on time. Jason's looking for a reaction to the Celtics, so right on time.
But zero Celtics games.
That right there, that's Top Shot. That is why the NBA wants Top Shot. And they said it on, I forget who it was on. It was on Club Top Shot last night, but they were talking about, I think it was Plunge Father actually. And he was basically like, I don't give a shit about the NBA, but I've watched more of it in the second half of this year, the second half of the season, than I ever have before. And he's watching the playoffs. But that's what it does. It takes sports fans and turns them into NBA fans where you're checking regularly because, I own the moment of this player playing in this game. And that's what it does. It cultivates fandom. And that is why I believe in the long-term viability, because the NBA wants this.
Right.
100%. I mean,
what else does this?
I've been texting these guys like I'm admittedly not the greatest basketball fan, and I never watched it before the playoffs, but like in past years. But I was texting these guys. I was like, maybe I'll just go all in on Ja because I pulled that holo on the live stream. Maybe I'll just go all in and like try to buy up as many of his moments as I can and then just follow his career intently, which like no other player in NBA history have I had that interest in like following or keeping tabs on.
Right.
So it totally does that. And I've said this 1,000 times, but what is going to be the gold standard and when this machine is finally rolling is when you can watch that play happen tonight for the Knicks, and then tomorrow morning it's there on Top Shot. And you go to Top Shot looking for that, buying that, or missing out on that and buying it at a higher price because someone's listed it. That's it. That's like, and that during the regular season for any sport is gonna, boost everything.
Yeah.
And there's our pitch for the innovation team at Dabber Labs.
For real.
Thanks.
For real.
They're undoubtedly working on it, I would imagine.
Undoubtedly working on it, but also not like listening to us. Oh, woops! I didn't mean to share that again. But shout out Jason. I pressed the space bar. I do wonder, like, how many times or how many people in the chat right now are in a similar situation where like they were borderline NBA fans, not NBA fans at all, and are now all of a sudden paying attention to it. I'm probably watching the same amount of basketball. Now that it's the playoffs, I'm watching the same amount of basketball. I will say while we were doing the morning marketplace, with like a month left in the season, I was watching way too much basketball. But now that we're in the playoffs, this is like the normal amount I would watch. But now I think people are like way more locked in than they were before, which is like pretty exciting. And I don't know. You're right. That's like the biggest like plant the flag. This is why it's going to work. I see Michael Luziak in the chat. He's saying, hey,
Yeah, Jay Worley. Yeah, some people. I've become more aware. I don't know. I've always watched the NBA, but I'm watching more of it, and I'm just more aware of different players and their roles on teams. I don't know how to like I'm way more aware of like these mid-level players averaging like between like 8 and 15 points a game, and like what their contributions are or how they're trending over the course of a season. Like I'm way more involved on that level.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because the Celtics have been an abomination this year, but I really I feel like I know like the 8-man rotation of like 2/3 of the league. Like I feel like I know I'm watching so much, and a lot of that it like directly correlates with Top Shot. Like Colin says, now I care about shitty teams, and it's true. It's true. And just to talk about the Celtics just for a second. Just because that storyline was wild today. So we broke news in the morning marketplace where Danny Ainge steps down. Brad Stevens promoted to president of basketball operations, I believe. And I misread that in real time. I thought he was going to be still the head coach while like transitioning into like how Doc Rivers used to be.
Like Red Auerbach.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought was happening. I didn't realize they were hiring a new coach. I mean, whatever. I love Brad Stevens. I'm happy he's staying with the organization. The thing that I'm excited about is they ripped the Band-Aid off right away. Like they're going to have their team in place for the draft for the offseason. They're like figuring out right away instead of making this call in like late July. So I'm excited about that. Just to talk about the Celtics.
Well, can we just do a hat tip to the Danny Ainge era of Boston Celtics? I mean, look, you guys got a championship out of it. You have the pieces, you know, to make this next chapter, whatever it is that you want to make it. Tatum, I mean, look, that deal that got you guys Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, that was a crazy deal, right? That was a crazy to move off Fultz, like incredible.
Yeah, so like just a big shout out to Danny Ainge. And then this is his final, you know, kind of move. You know, I'll replace myself with Brad Stevens. I think Danny Ainge has a son in the organization.
Yeah, Austin, who apparently they're both going to Utah. That's the inside calling.
Okay.
Please, honestly, if there could be,
now's your chance. Admit it.
If I become an NBA insider, I will auction off a lot of my auction. That made it sound like I was still going to profit. Gift a lot of moments, I will say. I'll just say that right now. If you guys make this into a career for me, I will give away some stuff. Yeah. This is true, Strictly Sport. I mean, we talked about this from the beginning, right? Where like I think a handful of people were into crypto, and that's how they found it. And now it's between crypto and daily fantasy. I think that makes up the majority of the population in here now. But
speaking of daily fantasy, how we feel about this lineup right now?
190, huh? Can you open it up? I want to see the full lineup.
I only have one. Just Jaw left to go.
Well, you played Daniel Gafford, so
hey, I took your advice. I
didn't say play Daniel Gafford in moment ranks.
Gotta be contrarian.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's very contrarian.
I'm not gonna win with I don't know.
It's very contrarian. It's very contrarian.
I don't hate that lineup. You got Jay Randall in there.
No, well, yeah, but sorry, where are you at with the Knicks right now? Like, how are you doing?
Listen, I'm not. Look, I'm a Wizards fan, but when you know that they're not getting, well, maybe I don't know. We'll see. What's the score of this game?
They are. I just pulled it up. I was looking at my phone because I do have some. They are down 7 or 8. I'm sorry, with like a minute left in the third.
Okay, so we're right. Look, it's only got to be around 7 or 8 with like a few minutes to go, because then they're just fouling Ben Simmons. So maybe we'll get out. I don't know. This changes things a little bit. But look, was I rooting for the Knicks? Look, I'm a fan of basketball. So when basketball is good in New York, it's good for the sport.
It is true. That's
now
true.
He's a Wizards fan. Look, listen, hold on. Don't do this. Do not do this to me, Chad. Do not turn on me. No, listen. Look, they crap the bed. It's just very obvious they don't have the talent, right? You can overachieve in the regular season, which they did, but Tibbs just doesn't have the talent. They don't have the talent to keep up. And look, you called it, right? You wrote a blog. You were like, hey, the Hawks are going to come out. They're going to beat them. And it looks like, that's going to happen. But I'm long on New York going into next season. I think it becomes a really interesting destination spot. Look, if they get Lonzo, watch out. Mitchell Robinson comes back next year. Look,
they're a point guard away.
They're 100 right now on the S1 TSD.
It's crazy, man. We probably should we should talk about this a little bit, right? Also, Big Hex says, this is to Sawyer's point. You on the screen, you get trolled. Them the rules.
It's true.
I feel like, Sawyer, we should clear the runway for you to just talk about Series 1 Top Shot debuts for a second, because we're seeing that Julius Randle one sub 100, Bradley Beal's down there. There's a lot of I've been talking about the Zion, Luka situation quite a bit. Their numbers are getting in a weird place right now, where we're almost at the point where I think we got to start making moves. I'm still a little hesitant. I'm still holding back, but I know you're deep in those streets. Where are you at right now?
Yeah, everybody's shell shocked. So I've been monitoring this religiously for the past couple months. And this past 48 hours has become really interesting because we're seeing the S1 base set market cap start to buoy. It's bouncing between 65 and 67,000 at any given moment, over the past 48 to 72 hours. And if you go on Moment Ranks and you analyze the market, the gap between unique buyers and sellers is actually it's the smallest discrepancy. It's the smallest delta since I've been tracking it. I think there's 300 more buyers now on the site, or 300 more sellers on the site than there are buyers. And those are the kind of market conditions that you want to look for when this thing finally levels out. There's a lot of good points being made that, hey, listen, everyone's getting liquid in anticipation of the holo drop. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And even if they don't get the holo drop, they might keep that dapper balance for the playoff packs, for these premium packs or whatever. But what I'm trying to wrap my mind around is, how many people really have $1,000 in their dapper balance right now? Right. And there's only, I know. Yeah. Whale sighting. Yeah. But so let me ask you this, guys. If you guys don't get the holo pack, what do you do with that 1K dapper balance? Do you wait for these other rare packs, these playoff packs, these Eastern Conference and Western Conference Finals packs? Or do you go back in the marketplace and start buying up S1 TSD?
Greg, you go first. I feel I want to hear your point.
I mean, this is a not the right answer because I've been talking to you guys so much, but it's Top Shot debuts for me. Series 1 for sure. I have historically never taken a really big swing. Well, that's not true. I've taken a couple, but the farther we get out from it, and it's something we've always been preaching, is these Top Shot debuts and Series 1 are both going to accrue in value over everything else, because the Top Shot debut is essentially the rookie moment on Top Shot for all the superstars.
Yeah.
And eventually, probably by next series, if not Series 4, no Top Shot debut will exist on a player that isn't a rookie.
Yeah.
Right? Because in theory, they'll all have had moments in the past.
Well, except Nico Mannion.
We're still waiting a Nico Mannion from Golden State, but that'll go for $7. We've got plenty. You don't have to worry about that.
$7,000.
Yeah. All right, Sawyer might be paying $7,000 for you. For $7,000, you can corner the Nico market.
And will I?
Yeah, I'm with you, Greg. Here's my plan. I am a sucker, so I'm gonna line up for both the holo drop, and if I don't get that, I'm gonna line up for the finals drop, because I do still think the finals thing is interesting. And I guess it depends. I'll tell you right now, if it's Jazz Bucks, I'm probably not lining up for the finals pack, because I'm not. If Rudy Gobert is the takeaway, I'm gonna be a little bit bummed. Actually, quite a bit of disrespect for Rudy Gobert, but I still believe with the holo pack, and I can't stress this enough. Not financial advice. I've been wrong on this a whole bunch, but I do believe lining up for a holo. I think I can get a holo 3 MGLEs and flip that for profit. And so if it's a holo that I'm not super pumped about, I do think I would move off of that to increase my dapper even more, right? To turn that 1,000 into like 1,500 and then to attack the market even more. But I've been saying this, I've been pretty transparent. I've built up a nice size dapper where I'm trying to, there's like 4 or 5 moments that I'm trying to go after right now that I don't know, and I could be wrong, but I like 5 years from now, I don't think I'll have access to those moments. So the fact that they are in range right now, that's what I'm doing. However, I still think for me personally, I'm still lining up for the holo.
Yeah. So awesome answers from you both. And I don't think that there's no wrong answer here, right? Whether you hold on to the balance because you want to, keep it saved up for the next pack, if you become eligible and get in the queue for that, or if you want to spend it on Series 1 Top Shot debuts. The only caveat I'll say is the news is out on Series 1 Top Shot debuts, right? All the sharp collectors know that's the move. The savvy collectors know that's the move. Even like the novices, you're starting to see it pop up in all the discords. They know this is if you're not leveraged in Series 1 Top Shot debut, you need to get there. And so I do worry that as we enter the off season, we could see a further dip. I don't see it going right. We're at 65,000 right now. So when I think, well, how low could it get? I just don't see this thing moving below 55 to 50,000. If there's going to be another dip, is it going to be 20 to 30%? It's difficult for me to see that. Yeah. The situation I could see arising is people buy out these Series 1 Top Shot debuts. And this kind of happened at the end of April. The market cap goes up, right? You saw Julius Randle go from 120 all the way up to nearly 300, I think it was. Right? And then people say, I'm going to take the profit out now. I've got withdrawal access. I'm getting out. And then you see a sell-off happen from there. But everybody knows this is the set to buy into and leverage into.
So you think I should buy it right now, the ones that I'm looking at?
This is not financial advice. So listen, you and I have talked off camera. We know which ones that you're specifically looking at. I think you continue to monitor them. And again, it all has to be, what are you comfortable with, right?
Yeah.
If I pegged you and I say, hey, Mike, what are you comfortable paying for? If I could convince the lowest ask to come down and meet you where you're comfortable at, what do you give me as that number right now? You come up with that in your head. And then if it hits that, it hits that.
Yeah.
Right. You got to pull the trigger. I think everyone has to decide for themselves, what am I ultimately comfortable with paying on this stuff? And look, Julius Randle for less than $100, Bradley Beal, a perennial scoring title contender for just over $100. Are you kidding? De'Aaron Fox. You can get De'Aaron Fox season 1s for less than $100. Yeah.
Wait, De'Aaron Fox. Wait, his debut's less than that?
No. Okay. Not his debut. He's got 2 other season 1s. Which, listen, we get so caught up in Top Shot debuts, and that's great. Get as many TSDs as you can, but just buy season 1 in general, especially if these play Dude, De'Aaron Fox is averaging over 25 a game as a 23-year-old in his 4th year in the NBA. Yeah, I'll take my chances on how his career is going to turn out for less than $100. Thanks for playing.
Julius Randle is now under $90.
Mike, I'm comfortable with buying it. This is not financial advice. This is common sense coming from Sawyer. I'm comfortable with buying Julius Randle under $90. Me personally, I'm comfortable with pulling the trigger on that.
It is at this point, crazy. Under 90. I mean, I think I bought it at 288 for a low. Sorry, I booted you for a lowish serial. And I thought that was his deal.
The last time Julius Randle was that cheap, you were deciding what you were going to buy Kelsey for Valentine's Day. Let that sink in. That's how long it's been.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I don't remember what I got her.
A moment.
I don't know
Julius
what it was.
Randle. You didn't get a Randle on Top Shot debut.
It wasn't. It was supposed to be.
Okay. I think it's worth acknowledging the chat too. Some people are saying just because you have Dapper doesn't mean you need to spend it. Some people are saying it, asking, do you think there'll be a lower dip in the off season? I do think this is an interesting point from Dick Chuck, other potential projects and competition, whether that's NFL, UFC, MLB, lots more. Lots more to come. Do you guys see that as a potential price dropper. The fact that the competition from other sports and other
Nothing.
projects.
Oh, other sports? The only
I like if you tell me Dapper starts a football thing and then a UFC thing comes out and you're able to use like that balance goes all over the place. I think Pete Overzet said this from Club Top Shot, so I want to give him credit, but that it like initially brings it down, but ultimately rises everything. So I wouldn't be too bummed about that. My bigger concern with the whole off season is that it's almost like the reverse effect of what we did with the badges in the All-Star break, where we're like, oh, there's going to be a huge dip in the off season. And then that ends up actually becoming when everyone scoops stuff like right away and we actually see the floor rise, right? Like the opposite happens. So that's my only concern with that. But I do agree. Like if you're looking at a Randall, does Randall drop down more once they get booted from the playoffs? Like does Ja go down like another $200 if, Grizzlies get knocked out? It shouldn't. It shouldn't happen that way, but could it? So I'm with you on that. But I do agree. Like if Dapper comes out and has an NFL product and a UFC product, I think the floor comes down a little bit, but then ultimately comes back up.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to, listen, if Julius Randle goes down to $65 in a month from now, and I got him at 89, again, I'm not selling Julius Randle in August. Like
right.
when I buy into Julius Randle, I'm buying in because I like his trajectory in New York City. I believe that's going to be the biggest Top Shot market, and I want to hold on to his Series 1 Top Shot debut. And I'll look, if it goes down to 65, I buy another one when it gets to 65, and I lower my cost basis, and I got one to sell in 4 or 5 years when this thing blows up, and I got another one to hold with a really great cereal. So because I'll tell you what, it's not going to $1. I'm not losing $88 on this. So,
right. And I'm with you.
That's when I buy in. Patience, my friends. Patience.
That's what I'm doing with DeAndre Ayton, where like I got him at a price that I was pretty pumped with. I got a low cereal one, and then the price dropped like $30. And I honestly, I think I'm just stacking DeAndre Ayton because, excuse me, I don't think DeAndre Ayton's going to be like a mega superstar, but he's going to be like the second best player on a very good team for a very long time. And like, I mean, you're seeing him take it to the Lakers. I'm probably too bullish on DeAndre Ayton, but he shouldn't be as cheap as he is.
You've been right on all your NBA calls, Mike. I mean, there's been a bunch of different players you've put out there, and I've thought, I don't know about that one. And they all just like slowly dominoes, tick.
This might be beginner's luck, but one of the best things about doing all of this is to get all of my takes out in public and document it. And then to be like, oh, Michael Porter Jr., don't mind if I do.
Exactly.
So I'm glad it's paying off. All right. I think I want to make sure we talk about this a little bit. We're an hour and we still got plenty of Top Shot stuff to do when you get some giveaways and stuff like that. But wait, hold on. Actually, Jeb Bush, Jesus Christ, from the top rope, like when Mike predicted the end of LaMarcus Aldridge. Like, come on. Did you guys forget LaMarcus Aldridge had a health concern and that's why he's retired?
Before we move on though, I think Big Chili does bring up a good point. Especially the last portion. Just be careful, obviously. And like what you buy. Yeah, it's important though. It's important.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Buy what you like. Buy what you like because you'll never be upset. Look, dude, if I bought Nico Mannion, you think I care there's going to be a dip in pricing? No, I love Nico.
I mean, it's hard
buy
to
what
dip.
you like. Yeah.
That's how I feel about Gafford. That's how I feel about Gafford.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Cole Anthony.
Entered the game and immediately fouled.
I like Gafford. I do like Gafford. I just thought that was a wild take for tonight. Hold on. A deep threat before we move on. It says, serious question, Mike. Why Ayton over other big men that can shoot from the perimeter? I'm not taking Ayton over like Jokic or like I just mean I feel like he's undervalued. I think he's really good.
Why are you taking Ayton over Poku?
I am taking Ayton. I mean, Poku's got a pretty high ceiling, though. But Ayton is just like, Ayton works really hard. He works really, really hard and, like, seems to care, right? Like, I'm not worried about – you watch Ayton every time he's sprinting down the court. Like, there's no time where he's, like, sauntering to get back. I don't know. Maybe I'm just rooting for him because he got drafted first in the Luka draft, and everyone obviously wants Luka in that draft. So I just don't want him to be like, oh, that's the guy that went first. But I do. I like him. All right, hold on, Greg. We need to talk about this. I want to make sure we don't leave before we talk about this. So you have been a wax head. Someone call you that? A wax bro?
I have been called that. Both
deep in the Tops Street.
Uh-huh.
Where are you right now? Now that Gary V was like, I'm going to be the bottom to your tops. I'm sorry. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of that.
Yeah, you should write comedy for a living, man.
But where are you on that? Because now I can get Lou Gehrig telling me he's got Lou Gehrig's disease instead of getting a Mike Trout digital card.
So I think what was interesting is like I was following that a lot yesterday, and they came out. Candy is the name of the company, and they came out with a statement that said they would be the exclusive partner with MLB for NFTs, which I think a lot of us in the old wax streets, in the top streets, were like, "What exclusive partner?" What's interesting is that they updated the release and removed the word exclusive like halfway through the day.
Interesting.
Which like some sleuthy Twitter users found. So I don't know. I think it's interesting. I think that I do still think they can coexist. I think the big question is like, is Candy going to be the top shot? Like, or is it specific? Because the Lou Gehrig moment, from what I've read, is like an auction. They're like auctioning off the moment, and it's not just like a open marketplace or anything yet. That I could be completely wrong. There's like very little information on it. What I do think this does, though, is puts a hell of a lot of pressure on Tops in a good way to like, let's get a move on this thing. Like, wax is impossible to buy. There's clearly a market for it. Like, let's figure this out. Tops launched a Discord today, so they actually have like some communication in the works. And I also think that that Series 2 for Tops is probably pretty imminent. The physical cards got announced today or yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday, I think.
Yeah, the full checklist. And if they follow the same pattern as Series 1, then Series 2 will be just those cardboard cards, but as NFTs.
So was that the most baseball move ever, though, for it to be a Lou Gehrig thing as the first thing announced?
Well, I think today was Lou Gehrig Day. So I think it's probably like tied into the promotional side there. It's July 4th when they're doing it, I believe, which gives them a month to like figure it out. Initially I was like, oh, there's going to be a platform. It's going to be like Top Shot. And like, but then I was like, wait, it's one moment and it's an auction. So they maybe just be testing the waters, and maybe MLB gives them like one-off historic moments to start. Yeah.
I can't believe that was, I understand why they picked that, but it just like when you have the option to have like Fernando Tatis hitting like a walk-off tie home run or whatever, or like why not do that? I
mean, I think this goes back. I don't know, but like we know that the NBA picks the moments for Top Shot.
Yeah,
we don't know how much Top Shot says back to them, Dapper says to them, or like tries to influence the decision. But I wonder if it's just like MLB marketing saying like, it's Lou Gehrig Day, we want to tie it to this. So here's the moment we want to start with. And I don't know, but I think that all will improve for whether it's Dapper and NBA or MLB, but who knows?
I feel like this is a good question too from Strictly 3 Sports. Are you guys worried about someone else coming out with NBA NFTs like Candy doing with MLB? We already are seeing NBA players with their own NFTs.
No, they're first to market and they're so way ahead of the curve.
I think it's possible, but it would need to have like immense utility. Like if NBA 2K was like, all right, we're moving into the NFT game and here's the new set. And it's like, it's not moments, but it's similar. And you need this to unlock this. Or if an individual team was like, we're not doing NBA Top Shot, here are the NFTs you need to get better seats. But even that, like it's not on the scale that Top Shot has.
I think the partnership with the NBA is too much of a hurdle to get over. Because even teams trying to branch out and do their own thing wouldn't be able to. Outside of like, it would have to be a completely separate thing that doesn't compete with it because of their tie-in.
jerseys.
And their product, these moments, like coming in packs and like you get to open the pack, and that's like really, it's like they're selling an all-inclusive experience here. And it would be not to say that someone couldn't come up with their own version of it, but that would be really difficult to do over and be better.
Yeah,
in my opinion. And if you're already doing something like 2K, it's like you make video games. That's what you're really good at. If you try to like, I don't know, spread yourself too thin, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I don't see it happening. I'm not worried.
Yeah, I'm not too worried. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some weird spin-off stuff, but I'm not at the point where I'm freaking out about it. But yeah, going back to it, Greg, shout out Michael, who in the Discord announced some like crazy ass stuff he's putting together. So if you're not in the in the Team Hold Discord, you can look at the show notes and get in there. He's working on some really cool stuff with like pack examination, which was like fire. I can't wait to see like some other stuff. And for right now, it's exclusive to the Team Hold Discord, so get in there. But Greg, did the candy announcement cause some big movements in Wax at all? Not
that I saw. Admittedly, my Wax was stuck in Bittrex, which is a whole problem and another thing that Topps needs to figure out. So I was like, if I can't buy it, I don't want to look because it's going to piss me off. So I had taken a few days off while I waited for my Wax to go through.
Yeah.
But my account valuation didn't move at all. So I'm assuming that means that prices stayed relatively the same. I do know that the top stock price went down, which is I think Murdoch Capital, but that went down a bit and is already climbing up a little bit. Because I think people like reacted obviously to the news, but then read more into it and thought about it and were like, they're not really saying they're replacing or building out their own platform yet. So
yeah. So design mindset, it went from 0.12 to 0.15.
3 cents increase, baby.
Also, listen, everybody turn your volume down. We got to shout out Martin one time, so we're getting a little gold bored. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is you bring this on yourself, Martin. You bring it on yourself. All right, so that's like this week in Wax. Greg, do we ever, or is there ever like a baseball half hour coming up soon? Do you have like
let's do it. I mean, here's the thing. I feel like we're imminently away from a Series 2 announcement or some kind of news or anything. I mean, the biggest problem with doing shows is that there's no new information. So
yeah.
It sounds like Topps is getting to a place where there'll be more imminent updates. So when that happens, we'll be back on the air, baby.
Good. We need more of that. Shut up, Martin. You know what you did. All right. What any other Top Shot related things we need to talk about? I know we touched on the Holo a little bit. We touched. Let me
give a shout out to Adam Stubbs because I can Adam. I see you in the chat and you are making some really good points. I know we just can't talk about everything, but listen, if you're rares or Series 1, right? And Series 1 rare is even better. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's no obviously, we prioritize Series 1 Top Shot debuts because we feel so strongly about it. But listen, if you're like, hey, listen, I think rares are the move, you're not wrong in that at all. And especially if you're going after like Curry, Zion, Luka, Ja, LeBron, you getting those rares, you're good.
Mike, not agree.
Yeah, he did not like that take whatsoever. Mike, not a fan of rares, only of TS Top Shot debuts, Series 1s. But
what do you think of this? Big Chili asked how much would the first Shaq moment be worth?
How
long till we get a second Shaq moment?
Yeah.
Do you think that's interesting? Do you think that like these, especially Shaq, and I know the other ones are like Allen Iverson and Tracy McGrady, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think those are immediately in LeBron territory? Not higher? Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Only because I think the dominant demographic on Top Shot is millennials. And those are who we grew up with, right? I mean, that's like Shaq and Allen Iverson and T-Mac. And I don't know, it'll be interesting to see what time period. I think they've floated out it's going to be between 2006 and 2010, which, oh man, I wish they could have done like 2000, 2001. Mike, what's going on? I know we upset you with the rare talk, but I had to throw it out.
Yeah. I'm a common guy. Sorry, what did I miss? I didn't mean to interrupt the combo.
We're just talking about Shaq. What do we think the Shaq moment will be worth, or like the AI or T-Mac? Are they going to be on like LeBron level status, like where it's just uber bucks to get in with them?
Yeah, I would imagine the Shaq one. I honestly, on AI and T-Mac, I bet they start super high and then come back down and then become a little more attainable. Like
AI, really?
Yeah. So this is what I would say. Shaq is still in the limelight in a lot of ways. Like, hey, you can get the general commercial guy, you can get Icy Hot, you can get Papa John's guy. AI, if you're the generation of person that is like super into this, are you a super AI guy? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm
walking all over the point I just made.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was it?
No. I think personally the predominant demographic, at least that I see, I mean, we're all millennials, right?
Yeah. Geriatric millennial on my end.
Yeah, exactly. But that to me is who I see more of than like really anybody else. And so that's our generation's Bird, Magic, you know, Jordan, you know, it's like Kobe, AI, T-Mac, Shaq, you know, Steve Nash, all the, you know, Duncan, Garnett.
So you know what, maybe this is like a recalibration I need to do. I assumed I was on the older side of people super into Top Shot.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying not that, but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Dude, we're all like, what? I think, I don't know. To me, it's, what's he saying? My kids are into Shaq because he's in this. That's the legendary.
Philadelphia. This is a great point. And I realized as I was saying it that the general wasn't a selling point. I agree with you. With that. Guys, listen. I've said this in the morning marketplace. I'll say it again. I'm comfortable taking L's, and I think right around now I need to take an L. My take immediately has been shoved back in my face. I think I'm wrong.
And let me just say, Allen Iverson, to me, I wanted to be Allen Iverson when I was little. Him and Jason Williams. It was very confusing for me. But there was like a point in 6th grade, I think for like a weekend, I wore a do-rag in support of Allen Iverson. I mean, I wanted to be that guy so badly. I know. And that's going to be content for the ages right there. And I know I'm about to get flamed in the chat, rightfully so.
How old are you?
I'm 33. So when AI stepped over Tyronn Lue, I was like 12, 13 years old. But that was like if they make that moment, that'll be the most expensive moment on the site. The step back fade away with the step oh my
god, one time.
Yeah, that'll be $250,000, the lowest serial.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that. This is my first thought. Cancel Sawyer when those picks come out.
Whole show's getting canceled.
My god. Vincent says, I want to share this. I feel like most are in their mid-20s to early to mid-30s, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, that's what I thought too. The Deep Threat says I'm 40. This is good. I was just doing this to get more information. I want to know how old everyone is. So this is good. That's it. I am really excited about running back. Whether it's for some reason, I don't know. I just assumed everyone would go towards Shaq, but maybe that's guys. I was wrong. Everyone's like in their 40s, late 30s in the chat. I was wrong, guys. My bad.
But let's not discount. I think Shaq. It all depends on the moments because this 2006 to 2010 range. Yeah, everyone posts your age. I think we're millennials. What decade was everybody born in? Are we 80s, 90s, or
80s,
70s?
baby?
80s,
Early,
baby. Yeah, boom.
80s. Early to mid 80s over here.
Yeah, if you were born in the 80s, AI, dude, he's got to be up on your list. Shaq too, T-Mac.
Yeah, Dino Raja for me, man. Give me a Dino Raja running back.
One thing I do want to bring up that's in relation to all this, Jacob yesterday was on this Twitch stream with Karl Anthony Towns and Josh Hart. But he was talking about, and Karl Anthony Towns, or I forget who it was, or Josh Hart, they were talking about like bringing up, yeah, 69.
Everybody's giving their age. Sorry, I had to.
No. That's shout out to Stan Loves. Thank you, Stan. But they were talking about, I forget who it was, but they were talking about bringing back moments from like previous years. And then, of course, Jacob like awkwardly meanders into this talk, but then he like brings up these like moments and he talks about, oh yeah, we've got, whether it's going to be Larry Johnson's 4-point play, which I'm like, dude, what?
Yeah.
And that's from like, I think like 98, 99,
Yeah.
which would be, I mean, I went back on YouTube and looked at that highlight. Dude, that would be, I can't even imagine what kind of numbers that would do on the site, especially with the Knicks doing all right, like right now, like this summer. That would be, that would be crazy. So I don't know when I think the time period, they got to get right if they really want to, knock it out of the park and generate interest.
Yeah. Or just make it known that we're going to do run it backs every year, right? Every offseason is going to be a run it back. So if we don't get the LJ moment because they're not doing that time period this summer, like, hey, there's a chance they're going to do it next summer. And I think that goes back to the roadmap thing, right?
Yeah. I think, I don't know. I think as you get into like the early 2000s and late 90s, that time period specifically, even if you get into like mid-level tier players, it can get some of the moments they could draw up, depending on what the NBA licenses to them, it could get really nasty.
Give me Gilbert Arenas bringing guns into the locker room.
Oh man, Agent Zero, Agent Double Zero,
Agent Zero, baby.
No chill, Jill.
Oh man. Artest fighting in the crowd. Yeah, we all got one.
Or like what if they brought a Kwame Brown run it back right now this summer?
Oh my God.
You don't think that holds value?
Guys, I made the mistake of subscribing to Kwame Brown's YouTube, and I get a notification every time my man goes live. And the only person working harder than me right now in the YouTube streets is Kwame Brown.
Can we get a Kwame Brown rant on Top Shot? Like, can we get him invested so we can listen to him rant about Top Shot? That would be epic.
I would love to get Kwame Brown on Team Hold. I think we've yet to get an NBA player or ex-NBA player or just anyone besides Sawyer to come on our shows. And Mers, shut up, Mers. So we need somebody. PJ Washington clearly has put out a restraining order.
I think if Nico gets it done for us, but he doesn't have a moment. Why would he come on?
Sawyer, if you get Nico on, I will make you a regular. Well, you'll be on every week. If you get Nico Mannion on here,
say less. It's Tony Dungy. It's done.
We're gonna find out Sawyer's last name is Mannion.
Yeah, I know. Either that, or you're gonna see Nico Mannion takes out restraining order on local Virginia man.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
also, shout out Deep Threat. Nothing but love in the streets for Deep Threat.
And Dapper Boys.
And the Dapper Boys. Yeah, dude, Dapper Boys, the OGs.
We've had guests.
We have had guests.
Here we go. B-Mer can get us Malik Rose.
Yeah, all right.
Who?
Malik Rose. I mean, that is a fucking throwback. That is a throwback. Ready? Here we go. What if I told you the greatest comeback in NBA history didn't happen on the court, but in the form of YouTube podcasts? 30 for 30.
YouTube podcasts.
Oh, man. All right. I know we've got some giveaways tonight. Anything else that we need to cover in the Top Shot world? Anything that we haven't addressed yet? The chat, you can also inform that. If there's something that we need to have talked about that we haven't yet, hit us up. Greg, Sawyer, do you think we've covered what we've needed to cover? Is there anything we missed out on?
No, I've mentally checked out, and I'm looking at wax prices now. So
Jesus Christ, Greg.
Listen, I gave you a full hour.
We've got a guest on, Greg. We've got a guest on.
He's holding it down.
There's no Dustin.
You brought up wax. You made me switch my brain over to wax, and now I'm checking the old prices.
My God.
He's a one-trick pony.
Nothing to report.
No, I think we've covered on it. I think the next couple weeks there's going to be a flood of information. We're going to have a lot to talk about across the deck with Top Shot. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am too. Oh, here we go. Let's hit us with this then. We'll hit it. Big Chili. What is your opinion on the baller status? Where are we at on baller status? Anybody got any takes?
So it's important to me, but I'm like, look, I'm like the Top Shot stan. You know what I mean? Like I'm a Top Shot fanboy. So like I literally want to get this holo pack. Like it doesn't even matter to me. Well, dude, I really don't want the Serge Ibaka holo, right? That does kind of matter to me. But if I got it, like, all right, well, whatever. I'd probably dump it in the market, to be honest. That'd be the first like rent seeker behavior you'd see out of me. But I would get the baller status points for it, which is important to me. I don't, just cause, and people are like, oh, why does that matter to you? I don't know, because it fucking does.
No, I get you, man. And it's wild because you get that's just how fucked up the baller status is. You get a bunch of points for buying one and you get a bunch of more points for opening it.
I level up. I go from rookie to is it street baller or something? I forget what it is.
Yeah. Something
I
like
level
that.
up. Yeah. I level up. So that's important to me.
Yeah. No, go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, I for me, I just have trouble, breaking it away from collector score, baller status.
Yeah,
but I do think that collector score, where they'll differ, and I think where baller status will, I don't know what the utility will be of it, but like referrals. I think referrals are going to be an easy way to A, help the thing grow, and then B, get your baller status up. But I don't know. Is collector score like more internal site driven stuff, and then baller status is more external NBA games, show your baller status, that kind of thing? Who knows?
They have to layer utility on top of it. I think,
they do.
And I think you could see like, okay, sure. I mean, that's a great one. Yeah. Or it'll be for hardcore. Yeah, there you go. That's a really good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I maybe they'll do like, hey, this next pack drop is only eligible to this baller status. I could see them doing that, or like airdropping moments to like a particular baller status. I don't know. Again, there's so many different ways they could take this.
Yeah.
Dapper, hire us on the innovation teams.
Yeah, but I also want to keep collecting. So just hire me in a spot where I can continue
never mind.
to collect.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But yes, sponsor us. Somebody sponsor us.
Yeah.
No,
Blue
we did
Yeti microphone.
Yeah, Yeti microphone, neon
Dunkin'
rainbows.
Donuts. I think Dunkin'. If we could
we take fucking dunks, dude. We take dunks. There was something else I was gonna say about the baller status that I completely forgot about now. So who cares? Boban's officially starting. We've got that. Greg, can you whip up a form? We've got. I know I at least have a JJ Redick that was gifted by Loftus. I think it's Matthew Loftus. Shout out. You gifted over a JJ Redick that I will fire out into the Universal Top Shot debut. I also,
you know what? Let me sweeten the pot here.
Whoa!
Right? Yeah, we're going to sweeten the pot with a giveaway from Sawyer 87. Right?
Okay.
And to show that I am not disheartened, and actually to give a little nod, I'm going to be gifting a number 82 Clint Capella.
Whoa.
For the legendary quote that he gave about, the Knicks, they try to play tough, but they don't really do it. So, look, the Hawks are getting the win. They're winning the series. We're going to gift away Clint Capella, number 82 out of 35K. I know, but it's a number 82 two-digit serial. God, dude.
Huge.
It never ends. But we're going to gift away Clint Capella because he walks it like he talks it, and he backs up his words against my New York Knicks.
He absolutely does. I love that. I also have a Taco Fall that I'm going to throw in there because I want to make sure the Taco Fall was also gifted during a morning marketplace, and I want to make sure I give proper due. It was, let me see, from DC1. Shout out DC1, who's always in the chat and always in there. So we appreciate you. So we'll have a Taco Fall. We've got a JJ Redick. We got a Clint Capella from Sawyer helping us out. Greg, no pressure. We already have 3 moments, so I don't want you to...
No, I'll find one. I just got to finish this form.
Ooh, Yachty says Clapshot. Clapshot is absolutely a member of the Team Hold Discord. Currently in second in daily moment ranks. So
Shout
hell yeah.
out to Clapshot, man. That's amazing. Dude,
hell
that's
yeah.
Awesome.
We love that. Steven, too, great point. Rockets did trade Clint Capella for a bag of peanuts.
There he is. And played young Tobias.
There we go. Where are you at, dude?
Crazy. Vupreme?
I'm at 146.
I love that you played that legendary Tobias that we would like someone to buy.
Listen, just using the utility before it sells.
Oh, what?
Gabber, another point since we checked in. 5 minutes ago.
I think that game's over now.
Damn.
Wait, hold on, Stan. Stan, are you saying, are we gifting the PJ tonight too? I want to make sure. Oh wait, no, you're just saying you're 878. That's yours, right, Sawyer the Capella? Oh wait, no, this is a PJ.
Yeah, he's talking about PJ.
Okay, yeah, we'll add the PJ Cool Cat because if you guys remember, Stan was in the chat being like, guys, the Heat are gonna win the next game. And your boy was over here saying absolutely not. And we bet a PJ giveaway. So we have a PJ Cool Cat we'll also throw in the mix. We're giving away a ton of shit today. So Stan Loves, Tyler Durden Heat is giving out a PJ Cool Cat. So we're up to 4 moments. 4 moments.
Form is in the chat. Wait, Daniel, was this from you, the taco? DC1.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
DC1. Yes, that was incredible. You should work for the Top Shot Innovation team. Dropping tacos to friends on Taco Tuesday.
For real.
Brilliant.
I get it.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
We love it. A little update here. Hawks are up 82-70 with 8 minutes left to go. Trae Young with 20 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds, couple steals. Julius Randle showing up tonight with 20 and 12. Has 7 turnovers. Julius Randle is 7. He's doing his best Russell Westbrook impression.
It's going to be a long off season for that guy in the New York media.
I played him.
Big Chili says my gift to the group is that I'll stop sending unsolicited dick pics. We love it. We love it. He says Stan says check number 15 on the list. I'm assuming. Are you talking about moment rank, Stan? Are you talking about moment ranks?
We love to see it. We love to see it.
Did you check? Is that what happened? Tyler Durden Heat. Look at him with Luka to go.
Oh, that's great. Tyler Durden Heat
with Luka to go.
Oh man, that's great.
We love it.
Some of these names I recognize.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Brian's right, dude. Just a side note, Vegas rates are going up. We do. We need to lock in that trip. We'll figure that out this week. We need to figure out Summer League this week.
Yeah, I have it in my calendar.
I do too. It's confirmed. We're ready to go. Hey, listen, while you guys fill out the form and Greg figures out what he's adding, we get a bunch of shit we're going to give away. If you haven't had a chance, there's a link in the show notes. You can join the Discord. The Discord is a lot of fun. Sawyer, usually like once a week or so, will jump into a voice channel and do an incredible deep dive that's like super informative. It's actual information that you can take away, unlike what we typically bring to the table. We do a morning show every weekday at 9 a.m. We do the 89 Cavs, which I think is happening, I don't know, tomorrow night, Friday night, Saturday, something. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We also have a Substack that I write some basketball content a couple times a week. Please sign up for that. There's a Patreon. Fire. Yeah, thank you, Sawyer. Even though, listen, we talked. There's a lot of Hawks talk so far.
Yeah, but you were right. But listen, you're making, dude. When the content you put out turns out to be right, it's worth checking out.
There we go. We talked about Chris Hyperbolic, which I was very excited about that.
I get it.
But yeah, all the information is in the show notes. Follow us on Twitter.
Like the stream, subscribe, smash the notification button.
Yeah, and Sawyer gets it. Sawyer, thank you for coming on the show too, man. We appreciate it. I know the people love you, so we're excited to bring you on. We do miss Dustin. We'll have to get you on a show when all D-bags.
Okay, and let me just coerce Dustin into this. An NBA Top Shot stream where we parlay 90s rap lyrics into a Top Shot narrative.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Dustin, you hear me? I know you want to do that. Let's get it done, son.
I like that. I want to shout out Dustin too, because every time he's on stream, the chat will be like, wow, Dustin is super sharp. Dude, and he is. Dustin is super sharp, but I just love that because that never happens unless Dustin's on.
He is. Every time I listen to him on the stream, I'm like, God, dude, this is like galaxy brain, meta brain, like content. Love it.
Yeah, he is. Dustin is super sharp. Also, Rocket Silas era. I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm checking. The last gift I got also was from Waiton. What's his name? Weston. Weston gifted me this morning Series 1 Top Shot debut, Darius Garland. Shout out Weston, who today, I believe it was today, was his first his 1 year anniversary on Top Shot, which means he was very fucking early.
That's like the day it opened, right?
I think so.
Like today was it even around in June? Like what?
I think so.
Holy shit. Dude, that's
also, Adam, don't worry. Adam was saying, can I just send you $24 instead of sign up for the Patreon? You don't have to do that, Adam, but I appreciate it. Listen, Rocket Silas Era, I'm checking my notifications to see if I'm adding a James Harden, which a James Harden would be a nice win right now because of moment ranks alone. You know?
Well, yeah, I was going to say I have decided to give away, in honor of Mike, don't line up too fast, Rudy Gobert.
Oh, Rudy.
whoa.
All right, so G Dun's giving away a Rudy. Sawyer coming in with his French. All right, so that means
depression.
we have a JJ Redick, a Taco Fall, a JJ Redick who's coming from Matthew Loftus, a Taco Fall who's coming from DC1, Daniel Christian, who I normally say Daniel Christensen and then feel bad about. Sawyer's got a Clint Capella. Stan Loves, Tyler Durden Heat has a PJ Coolcat. G Dunn has a Rudy. Rocket Silas Era, I'm sending now. And we also have a Harden. It's happening. So last call to fill out the form if you haven't done that yet. Did we already do last call, Greg?
This is an epic giveaway. Have so many moments ever been given away at once for free? This is crazy.
Yeah, this is a lot. Yeah, Mike's right. You all better like this stream, guys. You all better like it. All right, so shout out Rocket Silas Era too. He's been around in the streets for a while. We appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out to Rocket Silas.
Did the Dodgers just put up 11 runs in the first inning?
Greg, what are we doing right now? I mean, come on. Where are we?
The Dodgers you clearly haven't watched the show before. The Dodgers put up 11 runs in the first inning.
Dude, Sawyer doing his best Mike impression there. What are we doing here?
Wow,
what are we doing here? Dude, the Hawks are putting it away in Madison Square Garden.
Clint Capella, number 82, 2-digit serial, coming to someone tonight.
That's a nice one. All right, what are we doing? How are we looking on the form? Last chance, everybody.
I also want to say, do the Hawks have a shot now with Embiid?
Dude, come on.
Embiid with a torn meniscus?
Oh, do they play them next?
That would be the matchup. It's Bucks Nets.
With no Embiid. Well, hold on. The Sixers got to get past the Wizards. Where are we at on that game?
No, Sixers won. Sixers ended up running away with
All
it.
right. No, the Hawks beat the Sixers next round.
Right, if there's no Embiid. I think
Embiid, the Hawks beat the Sixers.
70% Embiid, I side with any percent Embiid, actually. If Embiid's trotting out there, I think I still like the Sixers. But if you're telling me Dwight Howard and Mike Scott are playing like 60 minutes combined, not great. Not great, Bob.
I also got to say, God bless this chat. For this forum, I was going to do a third, our personality question, and I got distracted and didn't actually list anything for a question. So it's just a blank place to write something, and a lot of people wrote shit.
Oh, that's incredible.
God, dude.
That's incredible.
Dude, Rack. Sawyer Ocho Siete Coke. Oh, God.
DJ Washington? Question mark?
All right.
Dude, this might be the best part of this show.
It is.
This is just going to be an open forum from now on. No more leading questions.
African
Wax his ass. Wax.
That's great. This is great.
Rudy.
This is why we
anyway, thank you. We'll compile these and put them into our scientific research.
I'm going to share my screen real quick, and then we'll go back to yours, Greg. Shout out Rocket Silas Error coming through. We've got the James Harden right there. It's an assist, which is probably the one you want if you're playing moment ranks. So, yeah, I love it. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for that giveaway. So we get plenty of stuff to give away here.
Okay,
let's do it.
Form is closed, baby. Here we go. Big old wheel. It's actually not that large considering how many things we're giving away.
Really?
Are we getting a visual on the wheel?
Nope.
Okay, there we go.
We do things behind the scenes here. We tell the people who.
Great point, Sawyer.
Okay, I'm here to write down the winners. So
Now, Dustin usually does like the sound effects, right? Are we doing the
yeah,
manual sound effects?
if you could fill in for him, that'd be great.
Of course.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, this actually feels like a pretty big wheel, Greg.
I guess I'm just scarred from.
Tanner Pope says they release. I actually just got a notification on the Discord, so I want to see what this is. I'm gonna put my my username in the. I see you, Durin. I'm gonna put it in there right now, just in case you're trying to give something away here. We should do this in order. What are we giving away first here? Also, someone just text. What's the small update, Tanner? Just put it in the chat. Just put it in the chat. I don't have the. Let's do the. You want to do the JJ Redick first? I feel like out of all of
the JJ first. Yeah,
JJ and then Taco. We'll get mine out of the way because those are probably the two less exciting.
All right, count me in.
17, 16. No, just fire. Run it.
Fuck it. We'll do it. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. We need the top. Oh, DC won.
Oh.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh yeah, it's DC.
Wow!
One. Shout out DC One. JJ.
This is free. Oh wow! Good thing we didn't do Taco first.
I know that would have been funny.
Amazing.
JJ Redick Top Shot debut. Shout out Matthew Loftus making the dreams come true with that one.
That's the universe right there.
It is the universe.
You get out what you put in. Good vibes all around.
I just thought you meant it was the DC universe, and I was like, Greg, are you able to talk about this?
All right. Next up, we got from DC1. We got Taco Fall.
Jason with a great point. DC1 or DC1?
DC1.
Oh, NBA Twitter account retweeted Top Shot.
Oh,
interesting. Oh my God, it's going to the moon. It's going to the moon.
What did they retweet?
Not financial advice. Buy now.
They said, "Who you got?" Oh, they retweeted their Clippers Mavericks promotion. We didn't even talk about what they're maybe giving away with that, right?
I don't give a shit.
Okay, next on the wheel. This is for Taco Fall. Here we go.
Here we go.
I went to go to try to scrape one together. I have no Dallas or LA Clippers players at all.
No. Boban, maybe.
Buzz.
Ooh.
Buzz. No, Card Dude.
Card Dude. 550. Oh, Card Dude. 550.
Card Dude 550.
55-0.
Getting that Taco.
Hey.
Okay.
The longest is that the Taco Falls? That's the longest moment on the site.
I think so. Well, let me double check. Sorry, I got a message that was distracting, and now I'm very confused. Hold on, let me pull up the Taco one. I don't think so. This is a 40K moment. This is a 40K moment, so I don't think so.
Okay.
No, Michael. Michael, stop it. We're not getting hyped up. All right, wait, hold on. Who is that going to? I'm sorry, I didn't write it down, and I feel like I need to.
Card Dude 550. I got you. I'll text y'all.
Card Dude 550.
Yeah.
No, like underscores or anything.
Nope. I'll text you the names after.
Okay, cool.
All right, who's next? We'll do Rudy next. We'll do Rudy.
Jordan, yeah. If you want to give me a moment to give away tonight, yeah, send it to me. But it's got to be here ASAP, my dude.
All right, Rudy is next.
Here we go.
Rudy, go Bear, go Bear, go home, baby.
Here we go. Rudy, dunking on 6. Hell yeah, dunking on 6 feet.
6 foot rim. It's dunking on 6 foot rim, baby.
Honestly, this is my alter ego right here.
Unless it's Duncan.
Dunking
Six
on
6F trim.
Okay, right.
Love it. Love the username.
Wait, so that was for. Oh wait, that was for Rudy, right?
Yeah.
That was for Rudy.
And the O is a 0.
Yeah, that's on you, dude. You got to keep that in mind. Hey, also, if this is you winning, let us know in the chat. Let us know so we can shout you out. And I agree, Jay Worley. That is the best name yet.
It is. Yeah, that's solid. I'm liking this crowd of clam chowder.
Crowder. Also, shout out
Crowder, clam chowder.
Shout out.
I'm also a big fan of Sharp Balloon. Never gets the respect that it deserves.
That's Chris. Is that Chris McCabe beard? Sharp Balloon.
A simple yet effective username. Okay.
We love it. Wait, hold on. I'm getting more messages. Yeah. Oh, Drin, I see your message in the Discord. All right, we can do the next one. We'll do Sawyer's now. Here's Chris.
Yeah, let's do Capella. You guys want to do the
Chris,
Capella?
Let's do the Capella.
Oh, wait, is that the? I feel like that's the bet. Is that the last one? Or we have a Harden still?
We do have a Harden, and we have a PJ Washington Cool Cat from Stan Heat.
Okay, yeah, whatever you guys think.
But yeah, let's do Sawyer's.
Capella. Yeah, let's get
serial
there.
number. I was hoping we could get through them all, and I could just have the Capella with the dope serial number. All right, Capella. It is number 83, right?
Just shout out Jeb Bush. We love actually Jeb Bush. Wait, what? This is 33? Is that what you said?
The serial is 83, right, Sawyer?
82.
82.
This
Yeah.
is 82 serial?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying.
number
Why are you
82,
dumping this in the
82.
middle? This should be the
Yeah,
grand
okay.
final.
I changed our mind. Let's not do this one
Oh,
yet.
okay. Oh, yeah, I've been saying, yeah. Where have you been, Mike?
My
Where you
bad,
been?
dude. All right, let's do Stan Loves PJ Cool Cat right now. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, Stan Loves PJ Cool Cat. That's the one we should do.
And this
Shout out to Stan Loves.
yeah. This could
Also,
be
we're
your
adding a
first-
Harrison Barnes. Wait, is this a game winner, Harrison Barnes? That actually Jeb Bush thinks is a game winner? Sorry, I saw BB's comment. All right, I'll add Harrison Barnes.
As long as Mario is not on the wheel, we have a chance. That's great.
All right. This is who is this? PJ
All right,
Cool
let's
Cat.
get, this is coming from Stan Loves. This is God, everyone's yelling at me. Everybody relax. This is coming from Stan Loves, Tyler Durden Heat. This is the PJ Cool Cat that he lost to me in a bet.
Oh, all right.
Yes,
For
sir.
PJ, this is your first step on your journey towards the Master Challenge.
Here we go. The PJ Cool Cat.
Sparks.
E-Sparks. Congratulations, E-Sparks, for the PJ.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Hell yeah. Oh my God, guys, we got so many gifts.
We got Sparks loosely related to
We're going through the whole wheel tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
We are. We've got
Surprise.
a Harrison Barnes from Dren is added to the list. Also, Jordan Sintaga gifted out a Michael Porter Jr.
Is that the Barnes 3-point winner, the game winner?
It is. It
Oh,
is.
dude, I love that moment. Love that moment. Shout out to actually Jeb Bush on the buzzer beater challenge theory.
Great.
This would qualify for it. So just saying.
This would. All right, let's keep it rocking. Let's do the Rocket Silas era is Harden. So this is coming from breakfast cereals, the James Harden.
Okay, this is for Harden.
Here we go.
What
What do we got? Oh my God.
This is Tomix?
Oh,
TN Man.
Man.
Tennessee Man.
Now,
Is that Joker Rock?
So Rocket Silas era, you pay attention. This is coming. I will write it down just in case you need help. This is coming from Breakfast Cereals, which is Rocket Silas era, Tennessee TN Man.
Oh my God, you're throwing out so many usernames.
Well, it's the same dude. Rocket Silas era is
TN Man. It's giving away the
Breakfast-
Harden.
he's Breakfast Cereals. He's the one giving away the heart, and it's going to TN Man.
Going to
That's you.
That's Jay Worley?
Shout out Worley.
baby.
Let's go, Jay Worley.
Jay Worley.
That's lit. That's awesome.
Nice.
Jay, oh my God,
Dude,
Adam,
OG team hold user right there. What? Jay Worley?
Adam Stubbs. I'm not going to share that comment, but I'm going to acknowledge that it made me laugh. So, but I'm not going to share it. I'm not going to put that on the screen, but it made me laugh.
Oh my God.
Wait, hold on. Jay Worley and Randarun are in a relationship.
Whoa.
Is that what's happening right here?
Whoa.
Wow. Are you guys in the same room?
Unless she really wants that Harden moment.
Dude, multi-account
Wait, hold
alert.
on. Yeah, what's going on here? What's going on? I mean,
No,
I
it's
don't
allowed.
think.
It's allowed. It's family.
Yeah, I don't think they're multi-account users because that the pace in which the chat's coming in. Are you guys in the same home
they've
right
been
now?
waiting for
Though?
this moment. They've been waiting for this moment.
One shine.
Yeah, no. Ron said Jay Worley said earlier they're watching the game and watching us together.
Dude, hell yeah, that's awesome.
Saw it.
Congrats, guys. Congrats. There was never a doubt of skepticism.
Dude,
Love is love.
Get you one that can do both. Wow.
The Love Boat team hold. We love it.
Are they Team Hold's first official couple? Aubrey didn't get on the site soon enough.
I know
First-
Kelsey just joined the Discord, but has been like pretty cool about it.
They beat us to it.
Yeah, same room. They said same room. Actually, Jim Bush, band hammer. I love this. Congrats, guys. That's nice.
I know this is probably a joke, but if it's not a joke, that would be incredible.
No, there's no way. If you guys met on the Discord and moved in together already, that's too soon.
Hey,
It'll be part of the
Top
30 for 30.
This is
Top time. It's been
I won't do financial advice, but I will do romantic advice.
We got 3 more.
Shout out Aaron Portland.
Portland. Wow. That's
All right, so we've DC won a JJ Redick, Card Dude 550 won a Taco. I didn't write down who won a Cool Cat.
Duncan on a 6-foot rim won a Rudy.
Won a Rudy. TN Man won a Harden.
E Sparks 1111 won.
So we have Harrison Barnes, Michael Porter Jr., the PJ. No, we did the PJ
Capella.
Cool Cat, right?
and the low serial Capella.
Yeah, and the low serial Capella. Yeah, the PJ's already been sent, right? So let's do the Harrison Barnes from DH Rhine right now.
All right. This is for Barnes.
Here we go. Harry Barnes, the game winner.
Harry B. This
And
wheel's
this-
getting smaller and smaller.
Yeah,
Ooh.
no
No
three.
three.
We love it. You're getting the Harry Barnes. And that's coming from DH Ryan. DH Ryan, if you're still in the chat, hit us up. Oh, thank you. Stan already sent this too. I saw Stan said this, but he said E Sparks 1111 won the PJ, and he already said he sent it.
Awesome.
So we love that. We love
All
it.
right. MPJ.
Well, before we do that, there is a
Bobo.
Bobo.
His first name is Bull and his last name is Bull.
No,
Look
yeah.
at his legs.
close.
Long legs.
Oh my god. I bet his legs are taller than my whole body. I'm leaving you for Bobo. Like,
Wanted to make sure we get that out there. Is there-
That's the best one, dude. That is great, dude. The piano roll and it.
Also,
Bobo.
shout out DH Ryan, TS Ball. Thank you for that gift for the Harrison Barnes. Hopefully you saw the name. It is going to No 3-Play D. All right, next up we get that Michael Porter Jr., right? Michael, and who that was coming from? J Santaga 10, which I believe is Jordan, who is in the chat. MPJ.
MPJ.
Down goes New York. Aaron.
Yeah, New York
Thanks for
done in 5.
Oh.
Who we got? Top Shot Pornhub? No,
Oh.
Tommy G 2K3.
Tommy G 2K3.
2K3.
Wow. Also, we're laughing, but the next name was like Top Shot PH.
No, I saw.
We love that.
There it is. Currently winning.
Wow.
All right. One more, right?
One more. So, all right, we've given out a JJ, a Taco. We still have Sawyer's Clint Capella. We did the PJ.
Wow. What a reveal. Been
Wow,
all
we the
these-
people.
all these years. Oh wait, no. He's Tommy.
I think
E.
he's trolling.
Yeah, that's
he's
Tommy
kidding.
GK23.
Sorry,
Shout out Tommy.
Sorry, Tommy. We the people got me again.
Wow. All right. That's what do we got? We gave away the Harry Barnes and Michael Porter Jr. This is it. This is Sawyer's Clint Capella, his swan song, Clint Capella right here.
And-
Because the Hawks backed it up.
They backed it up onto the second round against Dwight Howard and the Philadelphia 76ers. This is huge.
This is serial number 82. If you're just joining us, serial number 80, the lowest serial we've given out on this program to date.
82 out of how many?
35K?
35. 82 out of 30. Did you pull this in a pack?
No, I actually purchased this.
Wow, hell yeah, sorry. This is an investment, dude.
$450 in
Yeah.
February.
Wow,
All
we
right.
love this. All right, here we go.
This is the big
Clint
one.
Capella.
Here we go.
I'm excited.
Hit
Hit us with that good. Watch the Shaz.
Who's
watch
watching
the Shaz.
Shaz?
Yeah,
I
who you-
would like to meet my giftee in the chat. Where are you at? Watch the Shaz.
Coming on the show.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Good clarification there. I would like to meet them in person.
in the chat.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes.
Watch the Shaz. All right.
Hell yes.
What the hell is going on? Why are you guys still
We
going?
started at 5:30, not 7.
Dude, we just gave away all of Series 2.
Oh man.
What I
You just
missed?
logged into your account and gave
Can
away
we
your
just
LeBron
start
no
this?
threes.
Can we start this all over again? We
Yeah,
just start
well-
at the top.
Yeah, we'll run it back.
Man, Dustin, you just missed an epic, legendary show.
I know. I had to work super duper late, and I had to take care of some stuff. And I'm here. I'm sorry. I know. I tried to chime in from the road. I was sitting in traffic, and it just took forever. But
Dude, classic LA, man.
yeah, I had to street it to the 101 and then get onto it. Like I can do a full on Californians impression if you'd like, but I had to do all that stuff.
Hold on, I'm getting an echo from someone. So if someone's mic's not plugged in, just do it.
Is that me?
I feel it. I don't know. I think it's gone now. It's gone now. Dustin, since you're here, man,
Yeah.
we've given away like 40 things, but the first thing that popped up when you got here, well, Aaron says we need a Cool Cats rant. I don't think we need another Cool Cat rant. But like, where are you at? Game 6, right around the corner.
Oh my God. I'll tell you what, we don't look good. It doesn't look good. It's I think where my head is at is the Lakers are a two-headed monster, absolute two-headed, and everyone else knows how to play their role when those two pieces are in place. When they're not, it is a shit show. It is awful. They don't like Kuz and Wes Matthews and Caruso and everyone else just can't be relied upon. If those two pieces aren't there, the whole thing falls apart. It's kind of like if Mike's not there and it's just Greg and me, and it's just like a nightmare show. It's like, it ain't working.
We start buying food monsters on wax.
It goes off the deep end.
I gotta say, I'm a lot like Anthony Davis. When I'm at my peak, where all fires are like we're flying high. But it doesn't take much to take me to the ground.
There was I threw in a hashtag Thursday brunch because I was hoping it would reignite that fire for that rant. I know Greg doesn't watch the morning show, but you got to watch this morning's.
I saw it. We recapped it at the beginning of the program.
My favorite thing.
I was concerned, honestly, afterwards, where I needed to go back and watch it because I was nervous I went too hard. But I nothing was.
It was
wrong.
the right amount. It was the right amount. It was the right amount.
Yeah,
they need to know. They need to know. It's important that that stuff gets out.
It makes sense they don't share our stuff, I guess is what I'll say.
Well,
yeah, look at this one. We're growing away. I know. Take mine. Take mine, AD. Let's go. What do you need?
Growing away.
Mine. I don't know. To answer the question, what I was going to say is, if AD's playing, I think we can win. But the Suns look very bouncy, look very young, and LeBron looks old. And the team looks old, and they really need that weight. It's kind of like a balance thing. It's completely shifted without AD there. They really need him.
So my LeBron take was he went out there for the first 5 minutes and he was like, I need to see what KCP is going to do. I need to see what Andre Drummond's going to do. And then he was like, oh, we're not doing anything. Why don't I just pack it in and then see if I can bring it for game 6? Hopefully we get like 17% AD. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of.
The problem is he didn't even pack it in. He had to keep playing because if he quits, then the narrative becomes LeBron quit on the team.
Yeah.
He was just between a rock and a hard place. Like it sucked. I didn't even want him to come out and play in the second half. I was like, it's over.
Dude, pack it in. You're down 30.
But if he doesn't, I already got a text message this morning. Not a good look that he left 5 minutes before the game ended. And I'm like,
We the people's right though. He just wanted to see Dame's overtime performance.
Oh my God, that game was amazing. That was the one that should have been on TNT. Jeez, everyone missed out if they didn't watch that. And I was texting you, Mike, to see if you were still awake. I was like, did you stay up for it? Because my goodness, that West Coast life, baby. We stay up. We still got plenty of time. We can get in some shows after.
I was pretty tired. I was
pretty tired. Movie after the game.
Yeah, good. I'm watching For All Mankind on Apple TV Plus. It's pretty damn great. If you're not watching it,
I really love season 1. I haven't watched season 2 yet, but I'm ready.
It gets even better. It gets even better. Yeah.
I'm ready for it. Anyway, no, you're right though. I was bummed Dame hit that second Like the first one to send it to overtime was cool. The second one, I was like, dude, I need to go to bed.
You're like, all right, this is awesome, but I'm so tired. Pass it to CJ McCollum. Pass it to CJ McCollum, please.
Greg, what were you gonna say? Sorry, I cut you off.
No, I just was going to say that there's one last thing I think we need to do. We haven't done this in a while, but as a full longest guest we've ever had, Sawyer, we have to do the honors of giving you our proper badges.
Hell yeah.
Proper badges, which oops.
What just happened? Also, big game in LA about to start. That's tomorrow, Aaron. That's tomorrow. We're not talking about that other team.
No, we got to get Mers out here. Also, hold on before we. I don't want to spoil anything, but Joey did ask to Sawyer get a cocaine badge.
Jeez Louise.
You know, this is going to be the perfect time to do my joke, right, Mike? That we talked about.
Yes.
Wait, there's a joke too.
Do you want me to leave and come back in and do it?
No, we save it. Okay, we'll get Sawyer back on. We'll get him back on. Save it.
Don't worry. I got it.
God.
Sorry, you got to just own it. You got to just own it.
So naturally, Sawyer, you're our go-to analyst, right? You get the chart badge.
I love the chart. I like that the chart's going up. I like that the chart's going up.
Positivity.
I'm really scared where this is heading.
Also,
guys.
you always come looking fresh, so we're going to give you the best dressed badge
By far. I can't believe I'm wearing a collared shirt today for once. People are like, Dustin looks good. I'm like, Jesus, I just put on a collared shirt.
And last but not least, you're always just the most positive, and for that reason, we're going to give you the. I don't know why that's all white.
The future is bright badge.
Yeah, that's a sun. I don't know why it's white.
It's just a ball, a white ball.
Future is bright.
Thanks, guys.
There we go. That's even better.
Yo, Greg, this joke had layers, dude.
Congratulations. That's what you guys mean, right? You always talk about he must be a Coke fan. I haven't seen you take a sip.
He loves Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
This joke is an onion. And Dustin, you weren't here for this, but wait, where is it? John did ask. We do need a do-rag badge for Sawyer.
Did he catch that? Did you catch that, Dustin? I just look. We'll go through it again just for you, Dustin.
Yes.
There was like a weekend. I was at a bar mitzvah. They gave out do-rags in the party packs, and I wanted to be Allen Iverson so bad. Dude, I wanted a do-rag for the weekend. Yes,
wow.
I wanted to be AI.
Sawyer, I gotta tell you, the more context you give, the worse it gets.
I know. It's not, dude. Middle school was awkward for the kids. It's like, yeah.
This is a great story.
We're covering up the pain with the cocaine. So
I love it.
How much you want for that Sawyer NFT?
Oh man.
Dustin, was there anything as we wrap up? I feel like you just came in. It was like a breath of fresh air. Is there anything like
bum rushed the show? The only thing I wanted to say is go Lakers, and I can't wait to buy stuff in the marketplace. Please tell me we're getting close.
I think so, man. I think it's Sawyer said it's time.
Not financial advice. If we're not there, we are like right around the corner.
I feel the same way. I'm probably every hour I'm texting Mike. Are we doing this?
There's a cosign from Dustin. Not financial advice. Buy the fucking floor.
I'm ready. I think I'm ready. It might be this weekend, maybe
ish.
Yeah.
I saw the one we were looking at. The lowest one went. So now there's 2 left at that floor, and it does.
This is what I'm telling you. And there's not as many people selling. Right. That's whatever. We say that, and then the next day it's like, oh, it's $40 down. So we'll see what happens.
I know someone else tries to move it,
but I do feel like we're there. I feel like we're if not, we're probably at a price that we're comfortable saying, whatever. Let's go.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Love it.
Mike looking good with the haircut. Yeah, Sawyer's right. You see, you got a little color. Look at that. You can't even notice the little chop or anything.
Yeah, you can't notice. You can't notice. We're not going to zoom in.
Yeah, great blend on the barber.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't, my man.
No, I'm sorry. That's stylist, right? Yeah.
I don't want to say his name. I said it in the Patreon. I'm not going to say it in the first one, in the free one. He came in hot with the Clippers, and he got a little too close.
Talking about Mers?
I think
coming in hot with the Clippers.
He aged me. Oh, is that really 1600? He aged me. I'm just saying he aged me. He gave me a little receding hairline that I wasn't ready for that.
I'm
I wasn't ready for that.
I'm into it. All right, let's finish it, guys. I don't want to keep anyone here longer. I want
Let's
to
get out of here.
Butcher it at the end.
So we do this show every Wednesday night. We do a morning show Monday through Friday. We've got some Moment Ranks content that you can see in the Discord. I mean, in the show notes, you can find it. There's an invite to the Discord. Follow us all on Twitter. If you're not in the Discord, you're missing stuff like Sawyer every weekend, just coming in with some deep dives that are fantastic. I just saw someone say Tupac Sawyer in the chat, and that threw me off.
No,
this is probably our last show. Greg, I imagine.
Out to your body.
No, we gotta stop. Greg, I'm sure you have some baseball stuff coming up. We gotta get out of here.
The minute we get a Tops announcement, we'll be back on with a wax show or candy show. Who knows? These names.
My God. We need it. We need some candy. Speaking of candy, hit up Sawyer for some cocaine, and we are out of here.
PJ Washington.